Welcome! Now for the news of the day. With the recent illness of King Charles and Princess Catherine, can the British monarchy withstand the shockwaves of Prince Harry's royal departure? That's a question that has been on the minds of many ever since Prince Harry, sixth in line to the throne, decided to step back from his royal duties and relocate to the United States. This decision, unprecedented in modern times, sent ripples through the royal family and the British public alike. Prince Harry's departure wasn't just a simple relocation, it was an intentional move away from centuries of tradition, a break from the expected line of duty. His decision to step back was met with a mixed bag of reactions. Some applauded his choice for prioritizing his family and mental health, while others were left perplexed, even disappointed, viewing it as a dereliction of duty. The royal family, steeped in tradition and decorum, found themselves grappling with this unexpected turn of events. Public statements were carefully measured, expressing support for Harry's decision while subtly conveying the sense of loss felt within the palace walls. The Queen, Harry's grandmother, issued a statement expressing her love and support, yet the undercurrent of sadness was palpable. The public reaction was equally complicated. While some saw Harry's departure as a bold move towards personal freedom, others viewed it as a breach of loyalty to the monarchy and the British people. The media was awash with opinions, debates, and speculations, further fueling the public discourse. This isn't the first time the British monarchy has faced such a conundrum. The abdication crisis of 1936, when King Edward VIII gave up the throne to marry Wallis Simpson, a divorced American, was a similar shock to the system. However, the monarchy survived, adapted, and moved forward. But that was a different time, a different era. As the dust settles on Harry's departure, the monarchy finds itself at a crossroads. The path ahead is unclear, filled with questions about its adaptability and resilience. Can the monarchy evolve with the times, or will it remain rooted in tradition while the world around it changes? Only time will tell. For now, all eyes are on the royal family, watching how they navigate these uncharted waters. With the king's health declining, does the monarchy face a crisis of succession? This question has been on the minds of many as King Charles's recent illness has left the world speculating about the future of the British monarchy. This isn't just about the king's health, it's about the future of an institution that has been the bedrock of British identity for over 1,000 years. King Charles's illness has rekindled debates about succession and what that means in the 21st century. It's a complex issue, one that intertwines tradition with the evolving societal norms and expectations. Traditionally, the line of succession is clearly defined, but the recent changes in the royal family have led to a renewed discussion about who is best suited to lead the monarchy into the future. There's been talk of skipping a generation, of modernizing the monarchy, of adapting to a world that is so different from the one in which these traditions were born. But what does modernizing the monarchy actually mean? It's about more than just who wears the crown. It's about how the monarchy engages with the public, how it responds to the changing world. It's about striking a balance between preserving the past and embracing the future. In light of recent events, the monarchy is at a crossroads. The world is watching and waiting to see how it will navigate through these challenging times. Will it hold on to the traditions that have defined it for centuries? Or will it adapt and evolve, responding to the demands of a new era? These are questions that don't have easy answers, but they are questions that need to be asked as the monarchy confronts the realities of the 21st century. King Charles's illness has brought these issues to the forefront. It has highlighted the challenges that the monarchy faces and the decisions that need to be made. It's a pivotal moment, one that could shape the future of the monarchy for generations to come. The monarchy's future hangs in the balance as the king's health deteriorates. The world watches, waits, and wonders what will come next. When Princess Catherine recover from her illness, could she be the new face of the monarchy? As the winds of change sweep across the British monarchy, one name seems to be gaining more traction: Princess Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge. With her grace, charm, and a touch of modernity, Catherine has carved a niche for herself in the hearts of the public. Known for her elegance and poise, before her illness, Princess Catherine's increasing public role came at a time when the monarchy has faced a whirlwind of changes and challenges. From Prince Harry's departure to the death of Queen Elizabeth, the monarchy has had its share of trials. Yet Princess Catherine had remained steadfast, her public engagements increasing, her role became more pivotal. Catherine's popularity is not just limited to the United Kingdom. Across the globe, she is recognized and admired. Her influence extends beyond royal duties, into fashion, charity, and public service. She's not just a princess in a fairy tale, but a woman of substance who used her platform to effect positive change. There's no denying that Princess Catherine brings a breath of fresh air to the monarchy. Her ability to connect with people, her commitment to various causes, and her modern approach to royal duties all hint at a potential to modernize the monarchy. She is a bridge between tradition and innovation, a balance between the old and the new. So, what does this mean for the monarchy? As the wife of Prince William, the second in line to the throne, Princess Catherine is likely to become Queen Consort. This is not just a title, but a position of influence and responsibility. As Queen Consort, Princess Catherine would have the opportunity to reshape the monarchy's image, to make it more relatable, more human, and more in tune with the times. The implications of her potential ascension are immense. They represent a chance for the monarchy to reinvent itself, to adapt and thrive amidst changing times. With Princess Catherine at its helm, the monarchy could find itself on a path of rejuvenation and modernization. Princess Catherine's ascension could herald a new era for the monarchy, a reign marked by compassion, modernity, and a deep connection with the people. Only time will tell how this chapter in the monarchy's history will unfold. In the face of change and uncertainty, what does the future hold for the British monarchy? This is a question that continues to echo across the corridors of time. Historically, the British monarchy has been an institution that adapts, reinvents, and survives. It's a chameleon of sorts, blending seamlessly with the changing colors of society. Experts predict that this inherent adaptability will continue to be the monarchy's saving grace. There's talk of reforms, of modernizing the monarchy. Some suggest a pared-down royal family, focusing on core members and their duties. Others propose a more transparent monarchy, one that opens its financial books and decision-making processes to the public. And then there's the idea of a citizen monarchy, a monarchy that actively engages with the public not just through charity work and public appearances, but through dialogues, discussions, and even debates. All these potential reforms have one common aim: to ensure the monarchy's survival and relevance in the 21st century. The monarchy needs to be seen as a progressive institution, one that evolves with the times and reflects the values and aspirations of modern Britain. But what does the public think of the monarchy's future? It's a mixed bag, really. Some see the monarchy as an anachronism, a relic of the past that has no place in a democratic society. Others view it as a symbol of continuity and stability, a link to Britain's historical past and cultural heritage. And there are those who are ambivalent, who see the monarchy as neither good nor bad, but simply as a part of British life. Regardless of these varying views, one thing is clear: the monarchy cannot afford to rest on its laurels. It needs to continuously prove its worth, to show that it is more than just pomp and pageantry, that it has a meaningful role to play in society. The monarchy's future may be uncertain, but it has weathered storms before, and as it stands on the precipice of change, it must remember that adaptability has always been its strongest suit. As we look back at these events, what conclusions can we draw about the monarchy's future? This question, poised on the edge of history, is one that invites us to ponder and speculate. Let's reflect on the key points we've discussed. Prince Harry's departure from the British monarchy was a seismic event, sending ripples through the royal family and the public. Then came the illness of King Charles, a stark reminder of the monarchy's vulnerability and the inevitability of change. Amidst these shifts, Princess Catherine emerged as a beacon of stability, her role becoming more prominent as she gracefully navigated the choppy waters of royal duty. What do these events tell us about the monarchy's adaptability and resilience? Well, they show a monarchy in flux, but not in decline. The departure of Prince Harry, while dramatic, was not cataclysmic. The monarchy has weathered far greater storms in its 1,000-year history. King Charles's illness has highlighted the line of succession, reminding us that the monarchy is a living, evolving institution. Meanwhile, Princess Catherine's increasing prominence demonstrates the monarchy's ability to adapt, showcasing a new generation of royals able to connect with a diverse, modern Britain. These reflections lead us to a future filled with possibilities. The monarchy continues to adjust and adapt, reshaping itself in response to the challenges it faces. The departure of one prince does not spell the end of an institution. Rather, it highlights the monarchy's ability to endure and evolve. Yet, these conclusions also bring with them a sense of uncertainty. The future of the monarchy lies in its ability to balance tradition with modernity, to preserve its historical significance while remaining relevant in a rapidly changing world. In the face of change and uncertainty, the monarchy must adapt to survive. Only time will tell what the future holds. As we look to the horizon, we see a monarchy that is not static but dynamic, not rigid but flexible. The monarchy of the future is one that is continually forged in the crucible of change.